Hi, hello dear students, welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss about rate measure or rate of change, derivative as rate of change. We are in the exercise 10e. First bit is over, second bit we are going to discuss. Let us have a discussion the question here. The volume of the cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeters? Here the question is, the volume of the cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. So the rate of change of volume is given. The rate of change of volume is denoted by dV by dt. And how fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeters? How fast is the surface area increasing? That means dx by dt, ds by dt. Surface area is denoted by s. ds by dt is question mark. That we are going to calculate when the length of an edge is 12 centimeters. So before that, we need to assume some formulas. The volume of the cube is increasing at the rate. First, related volume of the cube and surface area of the cube, we will write it. Let x be the length of an edge of the cube. That value is also given, x equal to and given x is equal to 12 centimeter. Next, volume of the cube. The volume of the cube V is equal to x cube. And surface area of the cube and surface area of the cube, s is equal to 6x square. You have to remember, dear students, these two important values. So one given information is what? The volume of the cube is increasing at the rate given volume of the cube increasing at the rate is 8 centimeter cube per second. That is, the rate of change of volume is given. dV by dt is equal to 8 centimeter cube per second. They are asking to find the question mark for ds by dt. How fast is the change in the surface area of the cube when x is equal to 12 centimeters? That is the question mark. So first what we have to do is v equal to x cube and s is equal to 6x square. Differentiate with respect to t, dwrt with respect to t, time. dv by dt equal to, so x cube derivative is 3x square. Again x's derivative with respect to t is dx by dt. dv by dt value is given, substitute here. So dv by dt value is 8 is equal to 3x square into dx by dt. So 8 by 3x square is equal to dx by dt. This you put it in box, dear students. This result will help in the coming steps. Later, s is equal to 6x square, we wrote here already. S is equal to 6x square. Differentiate with respect to t. S derivative is ds by dt 6 constant we can take aside, and x square derivative is 2x. Again x derivative is dx by dt. What is the value of dx by dt we have here? So 6 into 2x is 12x. In place of dx by dt, replace with this. So 8 by 3x square. So which is equal to, here one of the x cancel, 12 into 8 by 3x. That is ds by dt. So the rate of change of surface area of the cube is ds by dt equal to this value. But at what place they are asking? When x is equal to 12 centimeters. After getting this result, when x is equal to 12 centimeter, the rate of change of volume of surface area of the cube, ds by dt, when x is equal to 12, in place of x substitute 12. So 12 into 8 by 3 into 12. Here 12 get cancelled. 8 by 3 centimeter square per second. Why I am writing centimeter square? Surface area is the area means square will come. By dt means seconds. So therefore ds by dt when x is equal to 12 centimeters is 8 by 3 centimeters square per second. This is the same type of question. Example also there, dear students. You prepare. Wherever 12 is there, some other value is given. Wherever 8 is there, other value is given. Like this you can practice. Example problem. I hope you understand. We will move on to the next question. Here's the next question. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake and ripples move in circles at the speed of 5 centimeters per second. At the instant when the radius of the circular ripple is 8 centimeters, how fast is the enclosed area increases? See here, the figure will come like this, dear students. This is the quiet lake. In this, water ripples. So like this, the water will be there. A stone, this is the position of the stone, is dropped into a quiet lake. The water ripples are moving in this way, in the circle form, at the speed of 5 centimeters. So from here, the water ripples are moving like this. At the speed. At the instant, the radius of the ripple is 8 centimeter. So the speed, here you can understand that the speed of 5 centimeters, these water ripples. So anyway, it forms circle, no? The speed of water ripples means indirectly the rate of change of radius of the circular ripple is given. Given dr by dt. Given dr by dt. The rate of change of radius of water circular ripple. That is dr by dt is equal to 5 centimeter per second. The question is the area, the rate of change of increase in the enclosed area. So the area of the circle they are asking. So first, the area of the circle. The area of the circle. A is equal to pi r square. So differentiate with respect to t. So dA by dt equal to pi constant. R square derivative is 2r. Again r derivative is dr by dt. So dr by dt value given now. So substitute here. So 2 pi r into 5. Therefore 10 pi r. This is the rate of change of enclosed area. The rate of change of enclosed area increases at what? 8 centimeters. So dA by dt when radius is at 8 centimeters, here we need to mention, when the radius of the water ripples, circular ripples is 8 centimeters. So 10 pi into 8. So that is equal to 80 pi centimeter square per second. So therefore the required, how fast is the enclosed area increases? The enclosed area increases when r is equal to 8 centimeters is 80 pi centimeters squares per second. This is the way, students. We'll move on to the next question. The next question is, students, the radius of the circle is increasing at the rate of 0.7 centimeter per second. What is the rate of increase in its circumference? So given the rate of change of radius, otherwise the radius of a circle increases at the rate is 0.7 centimeter per second. That is dr by dt is equal to 0.7 dr by dt. The rate of change of radius, it is denoted by dr by dt. What is the rate of increase in the circumference? That means dA by dt, dc by dt. What is the circumference? The circumference of the circle. The circumference of the circle. C equal to 2 pi r. Differentiate with respect to t on both sides. dc by dt is equal to 2 pi constant, r value is dr by dt, r differentiates with respect to t. dr by dt value is given at what? 0.7. So 2 pi into 0.7. So it will be 1.4 pi centimeter per second. So dc by dt is equal to the rate of change of, that is the increase in the rate of increase in its circumference. dc by dt equal to 1.4 pi centimeter per second. I hope you understand. We'll move on to the fourth question in this session. The next question is, students, a balloon which always remains spherical on inflation is being inflated by pumping in 900 cubic centimeters of gas per second. Find the rate at which the radius of the balloon increases when the radius is at 15 centimeters. So what information is given? A balloon which always remains spherical. That means the balloon is in the shape of sphere. On inflation is being inflated by pumping in 900 cubic centimeter per second. That means the rate of change of volume of the sphere. So given that the rate of change of change in volume of the sphere, the rate of change in volume of spherical balloon is 900 cubic centimeters, so centimeter cube per second. That is dV by dt is equal to 900 centimeter cube per second. They are asking to find dr by dt. The radius of balloon increases when the radius is at 15. So dr by dt question mark. So how to calculate dr by dt? First write the volume of the spherical balloon. The volume of spherical balloon is, what is the volume of the sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. So differentiate with respect to t. So dv by dt is equal to 4 pi by 3 constant, dear students. R cube derivative 3r square. Again r derivative is dr by dt. So here 3 get cancelled. So dv by dt is equal to 4 pi into r square into dr by dt. So dv by dt value is there, 900. So 900 is equal to 4 pi r square into dr by dt. dr by dt makes subject. So that implies that dr by dt is equal to 900 divided by 4 pi into r square. Now, when r is equal to 15, so when r is equal to 15, the rate of change in the radius when r is equal to 15. So 900 divided by 4 pi into r square, 15 square. 15 square means 225. 225 4s are 900. So 900 divided by 900 pi. So which is equal to 1 by pi. So radius of the increasing now. So centimeter per second. Therefore dr by dt, this is the conclusion, dear students, is equal to 1 by pi centimeter per second. The rate of change of increasing in the radius of the volume balloon increases when r is equal to 15 is 1 by pi centimeter per second. The next question also based on the same procedure. If you want, you try it, otherwise I will explain. The same type. This question also like previous question, but the change is there in the question dv by dt they are asking. Sorry, dr by dt. Here they are asking dv by dt, dear students. The radius of an air bubble is also in the shape of sphere. You remember. The radius of an air bubble is increasing at the rate of 1 by 2 centimeter per second. So what is the given information? The rate of change of radius of the spherical bubble. The radius, as it is, you write it, students. The radius of an air bubble is increasing at the rate is 1 by 2 centimeter per second. That means where the change in the radius. So that is dr by dt. dr by dt is equal to 1 by 2 centimeter per second. Next, at what rate the volume of the bubble increasing when the radius is 1 centimeter? The volume of air bubble, is V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So differentiating with respect to t. So dv by dt equal to 4 pi by 3. R cube derivative is 3r square. Again r derivative is dr by dt. dr by dt value we know, substitute here. So dv by dt is equal to, here 3 get cancelled, 4 pi r square into 1 by 2. dr by dt value, since the value of dr by dt is equal to 1 by 2. So 2 1s, 2 2s. So dv by dt is equal to 2 pi r square. Till here we have. Next, at what radius, when radius r is equal to 1, centimeter, the rate of change of increasing in the volume of the air bubble So dV by dt at r is equal to 1 is, so 2 pi into 1 square, which is equal to 2 pi. Volume is centimeter cube per second. So the answer is 2 pi centimeter cube per second. I hope you understand it, students. We'll move on to the next question. The next question. This question is related to like little physics. Assume that an object is launched upward at 980 meters per second. So that means like this upward, an object was launched somewhere. It is moving like this. So from here to here, the distance you can take as S. That S only given. Its position would be given by S equal to. So the given first step what we have to write is given that the position of object S is equal to minus 4.9 t square plus 980 t. This is the position of the object. What they are asking, its position is given like this. Find the maximum height attained by the object. Suppose the position of the object will be here. It reaches. Find the maximum height attained. Suppose from here to here it was attained. From here to here. When the object reaches maximum height, at that place the volume of the object is 0. So, given that the position, volume we need to calculate now. So, differentiate with respect to t. So, S is called indirectly displacement from here to here the distance. So, ds by dt is equal to minus 4.9 into t square derivative is 2t plus 980 into t derivative is 1. So, which is equal to minus 9.8t plus 980. This is ds by dt. ds by dt means what? The rate of change of displacement is called velocity, not volume, it is velocity v. After getting this, the object attained maximum height. Whenever the object attains maximum height, then velocity is 0. The velocity goes to, that is, what is velocity here? Minus 9.8t plus 980 is equal to 0. So minus 9.8 we can take this side, 9.8t is equal to 980. T makes subject. So 980 divided by 9.8. So here first I am going to remove this decimal here by multiplying and dividing with 10. That is the easy process, dear students. 9800 by 98. So easy to divide now, 98 and 9800. So 100 times it will be. So therefore the t value 100, where it is seconds or hours, that is seconds only given indirectly, 100 seconds. At this 100 seconds, what they are asking, find the maximum height. That means from here to here how much it will be. From here to here how much distance is there. That only they are asking. When t is equal to 100 seconds, when t is equal to 100 seconds, the maximum height is, so yes, at t is equal to 100. So in place of t, minus 4.9 into t square, 100 square, plus 980 into 100. So that is equal to minus 4.9 into 10,000 plus 98,000. Even this is also will come 49,000. That is minus plus 98,000. 98,000 minus 49,000 is 49,000. This is a displacement, yes, only meters, centimeters, meters will come. So therefore the maximum height, the maximum height attains by the object, attains by the object is for 49,000 meters. I hope you understand this. We'll move on to the next question. The next question. Let a kind of bacteria grow in a such a way that the time t seconds there are t power 3 by 2 bacteria. Find the rate of growth at t equal to 4 hours. Observe, dear students, the question. Time t seconds, the information is given. They are asking to find at the time of 4 hours what is the bacteria increases. The rate of grow at the time of bacteria t equal to 4 hours. So here, first the given information in terms of t is there. We are going to assume that f of t. Let a kind of bacteria grow in such a way that there are t power 3 by 2 bacteria. So total bacteria is t power 3 by 2. That is, we are assuming that f of t. So the total bacteria is t power 3 by 2. We are going to calculate the growth, increase in the bacteria. So differentiating with respect to t. So f dash of t, that is f dash of t means what? The growth in increase, the growth increase in bacteria, growth in bacteria. So f dash of t equal to t power exponent formula n into exponent minus 1, t 3 by 2 into t power 3 by 2 minus 1. So f dash of t is equal to 3 by 2 into t power 1 by 2. T power 1 by 2 means what? Root t. So 3 by 2 root t. But t is equal to how much it is given? 4 hours. T is equal to 4 hours. The question is given in terms of seconds. They are asking to find 4 hours. So that is equal to 4 hours means 4 into 1 hour. That is equal to 4 into 1 hour means how many minutes? 60 minutes. That is equal to 4 into 60. Again 1 minute, how many seconds? 60 seconds. We need to write like this, dear students. So t value 4 hours is equal to 4 into 60 into 60 seconds. So at this time, when t is equal to 4 into 60 into 60 seconds, the increase in the bacteria, the growth in the bacteria, the growth in bacteria is f dash of t at t is equal to 4 hours. 4 hours meaning is this one, equal to 3 by 2 into square root of, in place of t, this we have to write it, dear students. 4 into 60 into 60. So we can write it as 3 by 2. 4 means 2 square, 60 whole square. So root square cancel, we will get 3 by 2 into 2 into 60. So 2 to get cancelled, 3 into 60 is 180 seconds. So not only this one, it is the growth in the bacteria, the rate of change in bacteria. the growth in bacteria change based on the time is f dash of t equal to 180 bacteria per second. Per second, how much it will be growth, the bacteria. So 180 is the answer, dear students. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, the next question. Suppose we have a rectangular aquarium with the dimensions of length 8 meters, width 4 meters and height 3 meters. Suppose we are filling the tank with water at the rate of 0.4 meter cube per second. How fast is the height of the water changing when water level is 2.5 meter? So do you understand, students? So what they are asking, what we need to calculate. So the rectangular aquarium with dimensions, we can consider rectangular open box. Like this it will be. In the three-dimensional we can consider rectangular open box. Like this it will be. Here the length and so the length of aquarium, length of rectangular aquarium, L is equal to, for all we can just I will write it, the length of rectangular aquarium L is equal to how much it is given? 8 meters. Similarly width, that I am assuming that B, how much? It is 4 meter, and height H is equal to 3 meter. So the information is given. The length of the rectangular aquarium and width and height. LBH value provided. Next, suppose we are filling the tank with water at the rate of 0.4 meter cube. Suppose water is filling like this way, dear students. Some height. This is the height now. This is the height. So that height, what height of rate it is filled. So the rate of change of given, this is the first step, dear students. Next, given that dH by dt, the rate of change of filling water level is 0.4 meter cube per second. 0.4 meter cube per second it is given, dH by dt, the rate of change. How fast is the height of the water changing? Height of water changing when water level is at this is filling the tank with water at the rate of 0.4 meter cube per second. How fast is height of the water level changing? This they are asking. dH by dt they are asking. Given that dL by dt, dV by dt. Here the volume of the rectangular aquarium, no, this is the volume. So dV by dt is given. dV by dt is given 0.4. Why? Because meter cube, no. So meter cube per second. So the volume of the rectangular aquarium is given, the rate of change of volume. dV by dt is given as 0.4 and required dH by dt. This is the information, students. Be alert, be aware about this. So dV by dt is given, dH by dt they are asking to calculate. So the volume of the rectangular aquarium, we have the formula, the volume of rectangular open box, like rectangular aquarium, V is equal to LBH. So how to proceed? Observe, these students, in this question some logic is there. Here we are going to use V and H only. So the rest L and B which are constants. taking log on both sides here, taking log on both sides. So it will become log V is equal to log LBH. So log V equal to log of ABC formula, log A plus log B plus log C. So log L plus log B plus log H. So what is the need to consider log like this? Now differentiating with respect to t. So now differentiate with respect to t. Log V derivative is 1 by V. Again V derivative is dV by dt. Otherwise delta V also we can take it. Delta V also. That is equal to V value we will calculate. V is equal to LBH now. We can calculate according to the information. 8 into 4 into 3. 96 meter cube. That you can keep it like this. V value. We will write later. Log L. L is length constant. We are discussing about only H now. So that is the reason L and B we are treating here constant. L comma B are constants. We are not changing anything here. So whenever the constants whose derivative goes to be 0. Log H derivative 1 by H. Again dH by dt. So 1 by V. V value we got it now 96. Into dV by dt value is also there 0.4 is equal to 1 by H value. What is H? H only like this we can take. Why? Because particular height is dimension. dH by dt. So dH by dt makes subjective students. So from here dH by dt is equal to 0.4 by 96 into H. So when H is equal to 2.5 m, when H is equal to 2.5 meter, dH by dt is equal to, they are asking to calculate that only. The height of the, how fast is height of the water level changing when H is equal to 2.5. So 0.4 by 96 into, in place of 2.5, in place of H 2.5. So here 0.4 into 2.5, we need to multiply. So here 24 times will be 0.4. 0.4 means 4 by 10 into 1 by 96. 2.5. 2.5 means 5 by 2 only. So here 2 2's. So 1 by 96. So one more information. But here we can take that H value, normal H value only we can take, dear students. Why? Because this H is different. dH by dt is required. Here 1 by H. Yeah, dear students, here you remember according to H is equal to 3, you will get textbook answer like 1 by 80. But what they are asking, when height is reaches to 2.5 meter, this is the only 1 by 96, the rate of change of 1 by 96. That is also H now. So this is also meter per second. Suppose if you take when H is equal to 3 meter, according to this, you will get dH by dt is equal to 0.4 by 96 into, in place of H 3 we can take it now. So we can write it as 4 by 10 into 1 by 96 into 3 we can write it, dear students. So at the time 3 1s, 3 3s are, 3 2s are. So 4 1s are, 4 8s are. So 1 by 80 will come, meter per second. But our requirement is here clearly how fast is the height of the changing when the water level is 2.5 meter. So water level is 2.5 means height only, no, h is equal to 2.5. So the answer is 1 by 96 meter per second. So if you take h value only at 3 meters height, so h is equal to 3 meters, then that time answer is 1 by 80 meters. But you remember that's according to the question is 2.5 is the requirement, dear students. 1 by 96 meter per second. When h is equal to 3 meter, 1 by 80 meter per second. We'll move on to the next question. Here the next question, dear students, this type of question is very important. After explaining this one, example also once you go through, dear students, in the textbook, I think second or third example, this type of question. A container is in the shape of an inverted cone, has height 8 meters and radius 6 meters. At the top, if it is filled with water at the rate of 2 meter per cube per minute, how fast is the height of the water changing when the level is 4 meters? So the inverted cone like this, you can write it, you could draw the figure, rough figure. This is the water, so A, B, suppose here it is C if you take it. Suppose this is the O point. Height is given 8 meters, from here to here it is height. And radius is equal to 6. So given that height of the cone h is equal to height, how much it is given? 8 meters, and radius r equal to 6 meters. And one more information, if it is filled with water at the rate of 2 meter cube per minute, that means water level, if it will be like this, water level it will be filled till this place. So that means the rate of change of volume given that the rate of change of volume of the cone, the rate of change in volume of the cone, that is dV by dt. So dV by dt, how much it is given? 2 meter cube per minute. What is the volume of the cone? What they are asking to find, how fast is the height of the water changing when the level is 4 meters, that means water level. So they are asking to find dH by dt, question mark, when h is equal to 4 meters. I hope you understand this, students. For this we require the volume of the cone. The volume of the cone V equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So here I required V and H terms only. I don't want to see that value of R. Generally, when it reaches the water level reaches here one triangle will come, here also one triangle will come. Based on similar triangles, we will do the question. That is a different way. But here I am going to do that one simple logic. I am going to find the relation between H and R. It will help in the coming steps. Observe, R is equal to 6, H is equal to 8. R by H, if you take it, 6 by 8 only, no? That is equal to 3 by 4. I want R in terms of H. So, R makes subject from here. R is equal to 3H by 4 only, no? So, in place of R, substitute this one. So, volume V equal to pi by 3. In place of R, 3H by 4 whole square into H. So V equal to pi by 3 into 9H squared by 16 into H. 3 ones are 3 threes are. So V equal to 3 pi by 16 into H cube. So volume of the cone in terms of height. So now come to the question. V equal to 3 pi by 16 into H cube. Differentiate with respect to t. dV by dt equal to. So 3 pi by 16. What is d by dt of H cube? 3H square. Again H derivative is dH by dt. dV by dt value is given now 2. So 2 equal to 9 pi by 16 into H square dH by dt. So now except dH by dt remaining I am taking this side. So 16 to the 32 by 9 pi into H square is equal to dH by dt. When H is equal to 4 meter, so when H is equal to 4 meter, so dH by dt, when H is equal to 4 substitute here, 32 divided by 9 pi into 1 by 4 square. 4 square means what? 16 only, no? 32 by 9 pi into 1 by 16. 16 ones are 16 twos are. So 2 by 9 pi. This is height now, meter per second. So therefore the rate of change of height of the water level is dH by dt equal to 2 by 9 pi meter per second. Here this is the logic, dear students. Relation between radius and height and converting or in terms of height. This is the easy way. Instead of applying taking similar triangles in the figure, this is the best way. Here also you will get the full marks in the exam. We will move on to the next questions. The next question, dear students. The total cost C of X in rupees associated with the production of X units of an item is given by C of X 0.07 X cube minus 0.03 X square plus 15X plus 4000. Find marginal cost when 17 units are produced. First, given total cost. C of X is equal to 0.007 X cube minus 0.003 X square plus 15X plus 4000. To get marginal cost, we need to differentiate. Differentiate with respect to X, you will get marginal cost. So d by dx of Cx is equal to, each and every time we can differentiate, 0.07 into 3x square minus 0.003 into 2x plus 15x derivative is 15, constant derivative 0. So d by dx of total cost function is equal to marginal cost function. So m of x equal to, since we have formula m of x is equal to the rate of change of total cost. So m of x equal to 3 7 is 21 now. So 0.021 x square minus 0.006 into x plus 17. But marginal cost, when how many units are produced? 17 units are produced. When x is equal to 17, the marginal cost m of 17, wherever x is there, 0.021 into 17 square minus 0.006 into 17 plus 15. So you need to simplify, dear students, 17 square and this one. Later whatever you are getting, that is the answer. More 2 questions are there. According to one of the students requested, I am doing this video. I didn't have time to do that, but still the student's requirement I am fulfilling. I hope you understand. You can continue with that. This is also like previous problem. The total revenue in rupees received from the sale of X units of a production or produce is given by R of x equal to 13x square plus 26x plus 15. So first what we have to write is the total revenue R of x is equal to 13x square plus 26x plus 15. They are asking to find marginal revenue. So marginal revenue means m of x, it is equal to d by dx of the rate of change of total revenue. Here total revenue is equal to R of x. So differentiate with respect to x. So R of x d by dx of R of x is equal to 13 into x square derivative 2x plus 26 into x derivative is 1 and constant derivative 0. So d by dx of R of x, that means the differentiation of the rate of change of total revenue is equal to marginal revenue, that is m of x, equal to 26x plus 26. When x is equal to 7, m of x, when x is equal to 7 items, if you produce 26 into 7 plus 6, 26. This is the small value, no, we can multiply and get it. So 26 into 7, previously decimals are there, it will take time to do that. So that you can continue the as 7 to the 14, 182. So 182 plus 26. So 208 items will be produced. Therefore, the total when x is equal to 7, the marginal revenue, when x is equal to 7, the marginal revenue is 208 items they will produce. We'll move on to the last question and very important question for 4 marks. The next question. If a point P is moving on the curve y equal to 2x square, the x coordinate of P is increasing at the rate of 4 units per second. Find the rate at which the y coordinate is increasing when a point is at 2, 8. So first step is given curve. Given curve y is equal to 2x square. Next, what information is given? Given that the rate of change of, given that the rate of change in x coordinate dx by dt, that is dx by dt, it is given as 4 units per second. They are asking to find the question mark is the rate of change in y coordinate is question mark when the point is at 2, 8. So how to do is, this is the first given information, you write it. So given y is equal to 2x square, differentiate with respect to t. So rate of change. So dy by dt equal to, so 2 constant, d by dx of x square is what? D by dt of x square is 2x. Again x also differentiate with respect to t, dx by dt. So which is equal to 4x into dx by dt. What is the value of dx by dt is given? Dx by dt is given as 4. So 4x into 4, which is equal to 16x, that is dy by dt. dy by dt at what point they are asking? Find the rate at which y coordinate is increasing when the point is at 2, 8. So when p at 2, 8, the rate of change of y coordinate, that means dy by dt at 2, 8. So 16 into, in place of x, substitute x coordinate is what here? 2. So that is equal to 32 unit per second. Therefore, the rate of change of y coordinate dy by dt at the point 2, 8 is 32 unit per second. Thank you dear students for your support, and whoever require whatever it is, Maths A, Maths B, Maths 2A, Maths 2B, please inform me in the comment box before 10 days for the making video for my convenience. Why? Because I have some schedule according to my college or whatever it may be. family and all. So please, if you want any requirements in the related subjects, related concepts, I will make it based on my convenience. Please inform me before 10 days at least. Thank you dear students for watching our channel Maths with Panindra. Jai Hind. If you like these videos really, please forward, share to your friends and relatives. Thank you all for your support.